So maybe you are just a shiny new beginner at Albion, or maybe you're a veteran player like me and you're saying, well, I don't need to know all these settings, tips, and such. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's going to be something in this video you probably didn't know already. So we're going to go ahead and show you all this, and hopefully post down in the comments if you learned something today in today's video. First thing is first, if you click on somebody and then press the Y key, that's the default to inspect them. And that's just a quick inspect. You can do that with anybody, and it saves you so much time rather than trying to click over here on their stats and do it that way. Saves you a ton of time. You know, really simple tip there, nothing really too complicated, really fast. However, if you go to your inventory, you may think, well, I don't know what my item power is with all my stuff equipped. You might need to know depending on what content you're doing. You can go right here and click this little arrow, and you can learn all of the stuff that you've got going on here. It'll tell you like your character's reputation. This is just like your character details, right? So this tells me my average item power, tells me what my base item power is, tells me my magical resistance, armor, max health, energy regen, health regen. It's all on here. All this stuff's on here. Claro control resistances, all of that stuff is right here. So that is a very, very useful little screen here, and it's kind of tucked away. You know, if you're not really looking for it, you don't see it. So that'll just give you a ton more information at your fingertips rather than having to go in and, like, I don't know, queue up for arena to see what your item power is. You know, you could do something like that, I guess, if you really needed to. But not saying I did that for a while. But, yeah, really simple. Just pull up this little tooltips thing, and it has so much useful information. Next thing we're going to talk about is if you go to the settings, right? Look at your key bindings. You'll note that you can cast your abilities on yourself. So if you're using something like a nature weapon and you've got a heal on one of your abilities and you've got an enemy targeted, you can just hit Alt, whatever, you know, like if you're using your W heal, for instance, Alt W, and it'll heal you, and see it cast on yourself. That's very, very useful. That makes things so much easier. Makes things, you know, that just, instead of trying to target yourself or try and click on yourself, you can just do that and it's just there. Next thing I want to talk about is you want to go to the controls settings, and you want to go in here and hit this right here. You can do normal spell cast or quick cast on button release, and I'll show you the difference. Let's go ahead and select normal, because this is what 90% of people are going to be on. Oh, wait a minute. I need probably, okay. So see how I had that, if I press the W, I need to get a different weapon. Let me grab like a nature staff. Actually, I've got one in my inventory. That was convenient. So on normal mode, right, you've got, this is how your targeting works. You press the ability and you get this little targeting notion, and then you cast it, right? But if you're in PvP, this makes it a little bit of a challenge because you have to select it and then cast it and move all at the same time. So the recommended setting, and what most people do, is they go in here and they go down to quick cast on button release. And so what that allows you to do is now I can press Q, and when I let off Q, it casts the spell wherever I'm at. So I can just hold it down to target it, so I can move while holding my ability down, cast it, and keep moving. So like I'm holding down Q, you know, I'm holding down Q, bam, somebody's right there, and I just keep moving. It's so much more efficient once you get used to it. It's by far the superior system. And on to the casting stuff on yourself, I'll hit Alt-E. You see there, I cast my healing on myself. So just that little tip right there, cast it on yourself, and then of course the quick cast, that's going to be a game changer. You know, once you get used to using the quick cast, it is so much better. So much better and so much quicker to use and to do it that way rather than trying to do with the traditional targeting system. It's just a lot better. So now let's see if there's anything else that we want to talk about. Oh yeah, right here. And so if you go in the general settings, this is about probably the last setting that we want to talk about. We go in here and we can automatically pick up silver, which I think is now on by default, and skip intro video. So there's a long intro video every time you open up the game. And so this right here will just kind of skip that, makes loading into the game a little bit faster. But I mean, these are just some quick settings that you can do, you know, on the fly. Whenever you just log into the game, next time you can do these settings. And it really does make a nice difference. It makes a big difference, a big change. You know, looking in, if you ever want to know how to do something too, you can go in here to key bindings and just scroll down till you find what you're looking for. And then you'll know how to do it. You know, it'll show you how to do it, like overcharging, for example, the vanity spells, all that stuff is in here. Select self, target, deselect target. Like all that stuff that you really don't think about a lot is in here. So just if you're looking for something, just pull it up, like H is building, of course. But if you're looking for something, just look it up, and it should be there. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know this was really quick, but I just want to do a little brief overview of the settings and different things like that that you need to be using, and that will improve your game greatly as you go into this wonderful world of Albion Online. There's so much that I could talk about, even beyond this, like just a million things that you can do, little nuanced things. But these are just some of the ones that I felt like needed to be said, because people don't really know how to do these, or like it's not spoken to you. You know, the game doesn't tell you these things, so that's why I just want to make this really quick video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more Albion Online content coming in the near future. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.